Okay, hi. Welcome back. As a bit of a warning, I'm not feeling great. I picked up like a cold or something. So I'm a little spacey today, but I mean, not like Kevin Spacey, that would just be weird. I talked to this guy who has overpriced mending, but I'm rich, so I don't care. I grab mending for pretty much everything I need, like at the moment. I've got that's mending, that you can't tell is mending. Mending. There's mending on this, so you can't see it. Didn't bother with this yet. I'm going to work on making a better fishing rod before I care about keeping it. And then that had mending already, so. And then what I want to do to use mending, I think I have everything. I need one thing. I need this. Is to, I want to, there's a pair of, spawners over in, Grieftown. And I want to use those to generate zombies at me. They're zombie spawners, so that works out. Zombies actually aren't quite ideal for what I'm doing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, but they're boring. All they're going to drop is meat, which I need at least 36 at once, you know, up to 40 at once in order to get emerald, which, you know, emeralds, by the way, I'm not terribly concerned about that. And otherwise they'll give me iron and carrots and potatoes, all of which I'm really pretty full on. Or at least I have no problems. There's carrots and potatoes over there, obviously, and I've got the factory, the iron factory, built into the village. So where's the lead? But they will give me experience, which is really what I'm after, so that I can remend whatever I have. What? I'm trying to think where I was going with that. Well, that's basically that. I want to... There's a house over here with 2 spawners. We saw that a few episodes ago, if you've been following along. If not, you'll see it right now. And, what I want to do, and they're turned off at the moment. I've got torches on them. At least I hope they're turned off. Come here. Stay. In case I'm wrong, that one is off. And that one's off. And once I get the ceiling out of here, as an example, slowly, oh, I'm using the iron. Yeah, I'll be gone in 20 thumps. That'll help prevent anything from spawning. Which is good, because as I hollow this thing out, or as I tear this thing down, they'll have more room to spawn. You know, it's floating in the air. And that means at night, the torches are going to be irrelevant. They're just going to light up a few meters around the spawners, but as soon as it gets down to like light level 7 in any direction, it's not going to matter. I need sunlight to prevent spawners from working at that point. So, okay, I'm going to have to... I was going to be all cool and just, you know, do one type of tool at a time, but apparently not. You know, the good news is... Crate. I wonder if I ever looked at that. The house, apart from stuff you need a pickaxe for, is spruce wood, which is what I happen to have lots of, so... In terms of, building this little container for the spawners being consistent, I'll have extra material that I didn't bring, and I'll just repurpose from here, which I think is good, because then you don't need a building permit to make changes. Don't ask me why I know that. I don't even know if it's true. I know a guy who does carpentry and stuff, and like professionally-ish. I don't know if there's such a thing as a true professional carpenter. I ask a carpenter, and they'll be, oh yeah, we just do stuff that we're not supposed to do all the time. But this guy gets paid for it, is my point. And he, he mentioned if you want to like rebuild the deck leading out the back door and the, whatever. If you reuse the material that's there, if you have a deck, you can just take it apart and pull a transformer on it and turn it into something the hell else. And you don't need to tell anyone you're doing it. Also, you can, if the thing operates as a freestanding structure before it's, like, installed, so, build a deck that you can just put in the driveway and it'll actually work. And then pick it up and put it down in the backyard. Where that's apparently cool. You don't need to tell anyone you're doing it. Which means that the deck in the backyard is tragically horrible, and I've never done a thing about it because I'm good with knowing things, but actually doing them is a whole other matter. It sounds like I'd have to stand up or something, and ugh, who wants that? Which is pretty funny when I say that while rolling around on a skateboard or something. I am conditionally lazy. I have all the energy in the... Well, not at the moment, I'm sick. All the energy in the world if I'm doing something I want to do. Which, as you may guess, is how I wound up in school going with paleontology instead of anything boring. Although, warning to the kids out there, paleontology has some boring elements. Rocks, for example. And also anything not in the majority of the Mesozoic is tragically horrible. Cenozoic is a bunch of mammals that just no one gives a damn. And, man, go Precambrian, it's all Infusoria and nothingness. Anyway, probably I don't even need an axe for this. Of course, technically, paleontology was what I settled on. Initially, I went with, what I think at this point they're calling it, what are they calling it? Computer science, I don't know, it's something that makes no sense because there's no adjective anywhere in the term. And yet, that's, what basically, and this was a while ago, this was, in case I want to be professionally viable, I'm, like, fully versed in Fortran and Pascal and stuff no one's used this century, so that helps. Alright, what do you want? I was 12. And I just thought, hey, computers are becoming a thing. Let's go do... I mean, this was a while ago. This was the 80s. So, yeah, I can find dromaeosaurs or, velociraptors in a bunch of sand and then take the sand and build a computer with it. That's what I do. It's not really what I do. I don't do anything. I sit here not wanting to build a deck is what I do. And then getting on a skateboard and going over to Starbucks to be lazy at Starbucks instead. I don't really want anything that was here to be... Oh, you know what, though? I'm going to want to put some stuff away. Yeah, I'm already not picking stuff up, so... Let's do this real quick. Just here, you watch this, you're a horse. Stuff I'm not going to be using. I don't know why that's here. Yeah, it's probably a good start. And then, yeah, somewhere, it's like 1 in the afternoon now, so at some point I'm going to want to put down the bed and have zombies not happen while I'm working. Because that would ruin my plan. My plan, incidentally, once I get this all done, is, well, I haven't fully worked out my plan, but it's going to be measuring, like, that's way close to the wall. Stuff could spawn outside. That's bad. We're not okay with that. However, if I take this down and then rebuild it bigger but smaller, I guess, it'll be less complicated. It'll just be a big box. I'll be able to like, all of the zombies that spawn, there will be a lot of them, will be within this big box, and then I think I got a couple buckets of water on me now, which is something I should also consider doing something with. Set those down, and, well, set them down into a pool so I can get more water. I don't know how much water I'll really need. I still haven't quite measured when what was that? Oh, maybe it was a horse. Sounded like a zombie growling, and I didn't want to hear that. The good news is, since it's a spawner, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter if these other buildings have monsters happening in them. Because I'm not picking stuff up again. Do I have any? No, so I just dump stuff. No, no, no. Negative. Don't want that. As a basic shell, everything that spawns is going to end up in exactly one spot. The stuff in the other buildings won't matter because the spawner is activated more by being near it than having no other monsters nearby. That's why you can have two spawners like this and it won't hurt anything. It'll just give you way more zombies. Which again, zombies, which is a regrettable option. I would rather have skeletons. I mean, between the two. Better still, actually, would probably... Well, no, it wouldn't. I would love to have a guardian factory, but trying to kill guardians for experience just sounds like a long day. You know what, fine. And then let's just take a quick nap before it becomes too late to try. I just saw the spawners kick up, so I think we got 1 second. Or less. No, we're good. Okay. So now we have... What's that? Oh, yeah, it would be. Now we just gotta measure something, which I'm gonna measure... Oh, it doesn't... It spins during the day, even if it can't operate. Good. So, like, 1, 2, 3, 4 is probably good. Or so I've developed based on 1, 2, 3, 4. In SkyGrid, everything was 4 things apart like this. And, or, well, a gap of 3. Which, you know, worked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is stupid. That's not where that goes. Where are you? 105, 610. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that way. 1, 2, 3, 4 should be good, I think. And this is going to be just a big ugly box. There's not going to be anything particularly neat to look at, but it's going to work, I think. See if that looks right. Okay, so there's our walls, which have to get taller now, but... Whoa, what am I... How did that happen? Oh, I missed. I see what I did. Okay, not a problem. It is a problem, but I can fix the problem, so... Well, give me that. Okay, that, and then is going to be our, shell. That doesn't actually go there. I mean, I could probably segregate these. I'm also thinking, honestly, well, I don't know, it's not something I can decide to do, but, guy with the dogs and the guy with the horses back in wherever the hell, whatever that town was called, I don't know. It didn't really give you horses so much as eggs, which means I could put a horse egg in there, which wouldn't help. However, it's possible that on this map somewhere, I have no reason to suspect this, but who knows, there might actually be monster eggs. Like someone might, I wouldn't be surprised if I got some somehow. And if that happens, I might be able to replace one of these zombie spawners with like a skeleton spawner, which would be better. Not a lot better, they don't really... The skeletons that I don't think they don't drop anything that people want. No, wait! The guy with the dogs does in fact want bones. On the other hand, his price for bones is significantly cheaper than his bid for buying bone meal, so it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, this is all about experience. I just want to be able to remend, you know, not really like remend to mend tools that I'm using up, and armor and whatever. Alright, so here's going to be the outside, the whole perimeter of this thing. Pretty sure anything spawning out of that will be inside. And this too in a minute when I can see. It looks right. I don't think they spawn more than 4 meters away from anything. I hope not. That'll be weird. Because in this case, unlike Skygrid, or Skyblock for that matter, where I was able to do a couple of things, there's stuff on there's ground outside where they could land. So I gotta go up. If he's there, I gotta go up like 2 more, I suppose. That was the dumbest thing I could have done. That was stupid. I don't even know how that happened. Okay. Anyway, this being done, which it's not, but when it is, then I'm going to go down and see if I drop water in here, where yeah, why not? Where the water pushes things. But yeah, that being there, I can put another layer above this of slabs, which will prevent anything from spawning on top, you know, with or without a spawner in there. I'm not too concerned about it, so it would be kind of wasteful to get them all jammed up in there, like with zombies on the roof where I can't actually get to them. Oh, give me a way in. Let's start by figuring... Can I get up there? And this way they'll be pushed toward a... No. That's one down, isn't it? Yeah. Swim up and get that. And put it back where I actually want it to be. Okay, and then how's this look on the ground? Oh, they can get stuck here, that's nice. On the ground there's this big gap of... That's not what I want to see. So... if we follow the middle... Just put that there, maybe. What does that do? Huh. That is not terribly better. Alright, come here. Hit the top? Okay. And that puts them to... I can work with this. Alright, 2 things. 1, maybe 3. Get up. Give me that. I think I'm done here. Give me this. Hang on. 4, 8. Yeah, that'll work. Well, I'll need more than 4 and 8, but it's not the point. I think that's probably a good idea. Okay, there's 8 for sure. You know what? Give me that back. I don't even know. I gotta find out. This is gonna be a little tricky because I gotta shift click these in while I'm in the water. But obviously enough, what I'm thinking here is if I'm getting pushed into this stuff, into the dry spot, then any zombies spawning are doing the same thing. And I'm going to need at least a couple of more of these, just to, you know what, this is where things are, right? I can't jump that, can I? Oh, I can. Okay. So that doesn't go there. Real quick before the sun sets, find it over here. I think at this point it's going to be easier overall if I just have a dual system, which I kind of thought might happen. Where's my bed and what time? Oh, got a sec. Yeah, so I guess I took the scaffold down. Yeah, so now do I have, no, I need a whole bunch of these. That might be enough, but I can't promise. I could probably stand up a little bit. Did I put anything in here that... Doors. Stairs. Give me the stairs. Why not? Time. Or so. Close enough I can start trying to sleep. And then, yeah, I just want a roof on this thing, and then, well, I need one other thing. Which, thinking about it, I'm probably going to want before... You know what, I don't even care, just do this. I'll figure out the rest of this later. I don't need to go back in there for anything, I hope. Oh, nuts, I was wrong, I need to kill the torch. And now I can leave. I guess a kid zombie could probably get out, but, you know. At some point you just have to allow that sometimes things go wrong. Oh. Damn it. Not like I'm going to have the stairs here for long. I just want to be able to do this. And then see if I have enough of the... Probably get rid of that torch while I'm here. I have a problem. I didn't need stairs, I can swim. Give me that. That. These hoppers don't go anywhere. It just occurred to me. So I need 2 more hoppers for now. And I need to wonder why I put stairs in this thing. Alright, that one is pointing this. Yeah, we're good. So just set that down and do the same thing over here, and then from the outside, I won't have any trouble dropping crates into the ground to actually pick this stuff up. I'll probably just have 2 crates. It'll take less material than having a whole bunch of hoppers. I guess I still got this, so what the hell? Of course. Um, 25 minutes. I think I can get this done and working in the next 5 minutes. It would be weird if I couldn't. I'm just trying to predict what might go wrong. I guess it doesn't matter. If something goes wrong, we'll deal with it. Something may have just gone wrong. I just thought of this. If I run out of these things, and I really might, I don't have my crafting table. Which is cool, it just means I might be burning 4 bits of wood that I don't need to use because I did something. If I'd done things right, it's fine. I still got those stairs, it won't be a big deal. Add more stairs if I actually want to make them work right. But I'm going to get rid of the stairs, I don't want them to be there overall. 42. 30, yeah, we're going to have a problem. We're going to be short by... Oh, I don't even know. I'll know more in a sec. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Which is actually going to be 8 by 4, yeah. I need 32 and I have 9. Well, I need 12. Well, let me get down here and do this. You know, I don't even care. Just give me all you got. Incidentally, they may actually be... They could be spawning right now down there, so... No, they're still in the sunlight. Now he can start spawning. That one, I mean. Okay, I have way more of these than I need. Well, never hurts to have slabs. And then we just go, yeah, here they come. And then we see if any, you know, hatchling zombies, the kids, ever get out to bother us. But for now, they're absolutely continuing. Oh, I need, oh, I have exactly what I need. That should be where this goes. Oh, and just because that's going to annoy me every time I try to use it. Well, these supposed to open, you know, this way for the inside. Alright, let's kill some zombies. I forgot there was a chance these things will drop armor, but I don't think that'll help me much. You know, I'm suddenly not sure I'm going to get experience out of this. I may have to do something, like, different here. If I, daytime, I don't really care what you people think. Okay, good. Alright, so what I'm hoping is that I can... Oh, damn it. Okay, I don't know. I'm just trying to get that torch at this point. I'm gonna die. That's nice. I'm seriously about to get killed by something I created. That's always the way. And we're out of time. Just die, though. Damn it to hell. So I want to be specific about how I set this thing up. This time I'm going to do it smart. Alright, that, I think... Well, I need food. We'll let the little orbs come out and get me. Which will, you know, be the whole point of doing this. Let me check. I have to actually kill one. And the whole fire aspect thing doesn't work all that well when they're in the water. How are we doing? Yeah, it's getting through good. Alright, well, the end. We got that done. Yeah, and the sun, you know, sets that way, so it won't shine in and prevent anything nuts. I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. Eventually it had to. Can I swing through if I do this? I don't know. Can I get them, or is it going to be a problem? Yeah, I can. Good. And then I don't care about the kids, so they'll eventually just crush each other to death, I guess. Okay, good enough. That will give me all the experience. I will, you know, rebuild all my stuff. These are looking good. It's got 150 to go, so, but it is, it just ticked up as I was looking at it, so that's working. And then I can always, you know, do this if I want to, if I don't want to have to kill a zombie with a pickaxe, it'll be fine. One way or the other, this will just rebuild everything. I'm not gonna do it now because I'm out of time, but I'll use something to build a little kind of room with a smaller, lower ceiling that I can stand in and not get ambushed from behind. That would be, you know, wise. But the basics are done. You can see what's going on with it, so we're good. And of course the other side should be identical, but over here. Oh, you know what? That bed is no longer going to help me because I'm too close to these monsters. That's alright. It works. I'll pull up the bed because it's not going to help me where it is. Grab that. Possibly with this. And my horse is there, and yay. I can go hide in here, maybe. Until the night passes. How's it look? Oh, yeah, probably should have. One last thing. I assume these are working. Oh, yeah. I got a chicken. Oh, that was probably a zombie rider. Alright, cool. So, there. We are done. I'm going to go with the last of the food that I have keeping me alive. Yeah, the end. I'll see you next time. Bye.